Day 3. Search 3-point lighting on YouTube, watch 3 videos about it, rewatch each video twice, use lights around your house to replicate what you saw, take 50 pictures lighting a subject. If you don't have a person to use, practice on a toy or a big teddy bear.
Now, I've gotten a request to do a video about 3-point lighting. Excellent request.
I'm going to show you how to use 3 simple lights to do a 3-point lighting setup.
We're going to be using a simple, low-budget 3-point lighting kit, so let's get into it.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. My name is Dalibor, and this is Wildcard Wednesday, I think we were calling it. This is going to be our 3rd video in the budget film school process, and today we're going to be talking about, as you saw, 3-point lighting. Now, my wife is at work, a second job that she actually does have to go to, and that leaves me with dogs, which are notoriously bad for staying in place, and action figures. So I think we're gonna stick with action figures. I'm gonna play around with some lighting and see what we can do. See what photos we can get. Being limited in maneuverability, I didn't do the full 50, I did 36, but I did play around with a couple different setups. The first setup was, as you saw, up on that bookshelf. I'm gonna turn autofocus back on. Yeah, I was up on that bookshelf, and I used the ceiling light there as the hair light. Not necessarily the greatest choice because the bulb that's actually facing this way is dead, so that was no good. But then when it came over here, I used the window as the hair light, then I used the Falcon Eyes as the key, and then the other one as the fill, and then I just alternated back and forth. I had it set up here, and then I moved the Doctor Strange there to this spot. Yeah, I mean, I like this exercise. You see kind of the difference. I turned off the key and I turned off the fill in some situations, just to kind of do a different setup and do different looks. So as always, the playlist is linked down below. The videos that I watched were very informative. I like a few different takes on it, a few different approaches as far as like what everything does and kind of the verbiage and stuff like that. I think it's interesting to see different people talk about the same subject. Actually, it's really nice to kind of get just different words. Like Gary Vee always says, this might be the time that that it clicks, the way you said it, the way that moment. That's why I like this approach. It's multiple sources, kind of multiple different interpretations to get the same concept down, because then you're not getting one person's perspective. So that's why I like going through this whole process. I think the next one is also to take additional, but to mix the composition and all that stuff as well. So I think I am gonna try to get my wife involved and see if we can go to the park or something. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's really it for this one. Just continuing on this journey to finish this film school, budget film school. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, drop them down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.